everybody, remain calm. Remain calm. There's been a leak. There's been an Apple leak we gotta talk about, okay? I've dressed for your convenience with extra protection today because I'm not playing games anymore in 2022, all right? We have so much to talk about as always. Welcome to the show. And just for you guys, I'm gonna break out, okay? Because I love you all so much. I'm gonna risk it for content. And now I look like some kind of a little creature. But that's okay, because you guys, I hope you'll love me no matter what. Listen, we are talking about Apple's next event. Unfortunately, the biggest product we were expecting to see at Apple's spring event has been pushed back. We've got details on that and a bunch of other stories today. So if you're excited for this video, then drop a like down below. And of course, hit subscribe so you always stay up to date on the latest Apple news. And you hit that bell as well so you're notified whenever I upload. Alright, what's the first story today? Okay, we're talking about the AirPods Max Gucci case. Did anybody else see this and said, I need to get this right now? You guys remember when these came out and everybody lost their minds because of this little accessory, which, by the way, I think actually holds up very well. And looking at it a few months in the clear here, a year after these have come out, to be fair, I actually think the case and the handle is a good idea. Now, if I had to rate it on the scale of keeping my little titties protected, I'd probably give it a weak score. But keeping my AirPods protected, like, they're genuinely not that scratched up, and I know a lot of people wanted this to fold up or become smaller, but hey, maybe you're still on the fence. Maybe you think this is one of Apple's worst designs ever. Honestly, that's fair. Well, Gucci has a new option for you. Yeah, that's Gucci, guys. It's the Gucciest case in the world, you could say, and it can be yours for just shy of 2 more pairs of AirPods Max. Please tell me this isn't actually real. AirPods Max Gucci. This is a real thing? Oh God, this is a real thing. $980 for this. Online exclusive. Wow. It can be yours for just $980. You have it? Give? Thank you for $980. In exchange, you get this Gucci case. Enjoy. And listen, I know the popular take would be like,
$980? That's so, who would ever buy? That's bad. No one should buy. So bad.
To be honest, I'm surprised it doesn't cost more than it actually costs, because if you own this luxury product, they're just like, why don't we sell you a even cooler luxury product? This is gonna be for all the rappers and the social media flex people that need to say, not only do I have AirPods Max, I have the Gucci AirPods Maxes. God, I just looked in the viewfinder and this is not supposed to be that pointy. Okay, this is not what, it's a yellow suit, it's not white. Now having said that, do I actually think that this looks good? No, this is one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. And I know that there are some people that are really into Gucci, but it's just not my brand. I think it's way too gaudy and old-fashioned looking. I'm a much more fan of sleek, modern designs, so I actually think this looks a lot better and it comes with your AirPods, so keep the one you have. Okay guys, next up, some updates on Apple's spring event, and I'm sorry, but there is a lot of bad news here. Number one, it's still a couple months away. We are hearing March or April for this event. So at the very least, we have the entire month of February, likely without many products. Okay. Yay, this is awesome. You guys also love your jobs, and drop a like. Somebody save me from myself. I mean, I'm dressing like this. The news drought is already killing me. I mean, to be fair, we did get a new Apple product this year already. It was the Apple Watch Black Unity Band. And looking at these hands-on photos, I have to say it is a very good looking band, and I'm happy that Apple released it. I am looking forward to when we get more substance though, and we are hearing that that substance is going to be a little bit less than anticipated. Because initially for this event, you guys know what we've heard about by now. It was the iPhone SE 3, a new iPad Air, a Mac Mini with M1 Pro and M1 Max, and the most exciting release, the final one more thing, as the Apple fanboys call it, was going to be the iMac Pro, redesigned with space gray and other new colors and thin and new chips and maybe a 12-core CPU M1 series processor. Yeah, you're excited for it? I know, me too, dude. It's gonna be so good. And it's gonna be faster than the other Apple computers. Man, I bet you can't wait to get one in March or April just like me. Nope, it's delayed. It got delayed. The iMac Pro has been delayed. Did you hear that, Jerry? Jerry, it's been delayed. Listen, should I just put the mask on and go away? Because I feel like there's no point of me doing anything. I tell you one thing and I'm like, yeah, it's gonna happen. And the next week I'm like, well, I have to tell you it's not going to happen. And I'm not doing that intentionally. It's just the way that the news is going. Why do I say this definitively? It's because this comes courtesy of Ross Young, who is 100% accurate, as you can view over on appletrack.com, which just got redesigned. I'm super proud of it. Go check it out. Ross Young says that he no longer believes that the iMac Pro is coming in the spring. Again, a dude who has never been wrong yet, which is wildly impressive here. He now says to expect it a little bit later in the summer, which honestly isn't as bad of a delay as I anticipated. I thought he was going to say sometime in the fall. So, I mean, really March, April to June around WWDC, it's not that long. I mean, it's a little bit longer, but we'll have another Apple event then, and I'm sure Apple will just drop it then. So with that being said, we're just getting the iPad Air, the Mac Mini, and the iPhone SE3. Well, actually, according to 91 Mobiles, who obtained some Indian import documents and data, they actually say there could be something else. Not only do they confirm that 100% Apple is preparing to drop a new iPad that is likely the iPad Air and a new iPhone that is likely the iPhone SE3, 91 Mobiles is just the latest source attack on what everybody else is saying. And 91 Mobiles says that Apple is also going to drop another iPad, because while some of the iPad models are for the iPad Air, they're going to release a new base iPad as well. Yeah, but about that doesn't make any sense to me, because Apple just updated the iPad in September when we got the new iPhones. We got the iPad 9 then. This was the new iPad with a spec bump processor in center stage, and they update it every year in the fall. So why Apple would bring out another version now? And considering that 91 Mobiles like shares these things that are from sources but also from data, I'm like, I don't know really how likely this is. I mean, maybe because in the past Apple has dropped a new base iPad, the $329 one, update in March or April, like at a back to school type event, but again, they just updated it, so it's not really it's not in need of an update. I do think there is going to be something else at this event though, because I mean, if you look at what Apple's announcing, it's a spec bump iPhone SE, it's a spec bump iPad Air, and then a completely redesigned Mac Mini. But is that really enough for an event? That's like 2 total products. I think we're going to see something else. I'm not calling anything, but something else at this event feels necessary. I mean, maybe it's just going to be a purple iPhone 13 or a new color like that, but something small, or a new version of AirTags that is better in some way, in a small way. I feel like we're gonna get something else, you know. But hey, those are just because my spidey senses are tingling. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you laughed. And I'll catch you cool cats on my next video. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe for more, drop a like. My entire body is sweating. This is disgusting. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.